minutes, man. I'm like, all right, dude, whatever. I'm like, little do you know, I can make 20 minutes like an hour.
Oh yeah.
All right. God dang, when are you gonna shave?
I can shave whenever. It's gonna.
Jeez, dude.
He always gives me a hard time. This guy.
I always give him a hard time and say he's one of those biblical people, you know, that they talk about in the Bible, man. You know,
Yeah.
freaking carpet, you know, you never get cold. All right. Same as usual. Go through your quarter turns, your mandatory poses. Let's see where you're at on your own. Cracking. Love to hear that sound, man. That's when joints and everything are getting dry. God dang, that glutes are even more so. Do that again. Turn back and do that. Yeah, lock those triceps up, man. Show that off. Yeah, great. Go back to that pose. When you sticking your arm out there getting ready, go back. Show that tricep up. Yeah, go ahead and squeeze it. There you go. Just little crack. Great. You see the striations now and everything in your shoulder from pulling. Yeah. Rock that bicep up. Remember. There you go. Yeah. Lock the glute. Twist a little more. Yeah. Cool. All right, no break. Go straight into it.
You do
Pose it, yeah.
pre-posing?
No, on a count. Here we go.
Okay.
So we're going to do count, quarter turns, mandatory, free posing, count, mandatory, quarter turns, no break, and then that'll be it. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, hard on legs. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Understand one thing, when you're there and they keep you for a while, F with them and come back in.
Yeah.
It wasn't that you were just going like that. You're showing stuff, right? Squeeze your pecs, come back out. Yeah, just, and open back up. Just still in shots on them. All right, quarter turns to the right. One, 2, 3, 4, tricep, 5, 6, 7, squeeze, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, breathe, 17, 18, 19, 20. Quarter turn to the right. Remember, projection, your atmosphere, your own persona, your own personality. Do it every time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Even at a pose, come up on your toes and go back down. Just still in shots, taking it, and come back down. Yeah. Quarter turn to right. Remember, in the individual poses, no one's rushing you. You take your time. Blow hard, twist, squeeze back. 1, glute, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, glute, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, abs, 19, 20. Face front, abdominal thigh. Big breath before you go into it. Supporting leg, don't relax it. 1, 2, supporting leg, 3, 4, supporting leg, 5, there you go, 6, 7, 8, 9, change, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, supporting leg, 19, 20, most musculars. Pose hard, come on. This is you on stage, Olympia, man. Take your time. Everything hard. Supporting leg, hard, come on, hard. Glute. Yep, squeeze glute, good job. Squeeze glute, good job. Glute, 2 minutes. Glutes, hard, hamstrings. From the ground up, everything, yes. Nice, squeeze glutes, great, great. 1 minute 30. Good job on the supporting leg, good job. Legs. 1 minute. Slow down just a tad and start breathing. Breathe. Glute. Thirty seconds. Come on, go for it. 30 seconds. Yep, chase them down, chase them down. 17 seconds. 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Relax pose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Quarter turn to the right. Everything hard, just 10 seconds. Everything hard. 1, 2, 3, glute, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or turn to the right. We're just doing 10 seconds. And that's it. That's it after this, man. Come on. Everything you got. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Quarter turn to the right. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Glute. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Quarter turn to the right. Front double bicep. You know where you're at. You know what you got to do. 1, 2. Great on the leg. 3, 4. Great on the leg. 5, 6. Good job. 7, 8. Yep. 9, 10. Lat spread. Legs. 1. Yep. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. 9, 10. Side chest. 1, 2. Good job on the bicep. 3, 4, 5, 6. Great job with the glute. 7, 8, 9. Face rear. Home stretch, bro. Squeeze the hell out of it. 1, yeah. 2, 3, 4, yes. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Side tricep.
Back lat?
Yeah, sorry, real lat spread. He's honest too. Huh? Must be Canadian or something. Canadian French. 1, 2, squeeze. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hamstrings. 10. Side tricep. Home stretch. Just 3 poses. Just 3 poses. Come on. What you got? What you got? 1, 2, 3. Glute. 4, 5, 6. Glute. 7, 8, 9, 10. Abdominal thigh. Big breath. Big breath. 1, supporting leg. 2, 3, supporting leg. 4, 5, 6, 7. Glute. 7, 8, 9, 10. Most muscle. I'm a little dyslexic, so I might say 10 twice or 12 twice. It is what it is. 2, 3, 4. Legs. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Squeeze. Squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's what you need to be. That right there on every pose. It's a fight, man. It's a war, right?
Should I do it?
No, stand up, stand up. Just stand up. I'm not gonna count, but just recover standing up, because you won't be able to lean on
A
anything.
relaxed pose or no?
No, just relax. You're good. Deep. Now control it. Control it. In deep, out deep. Come on. In. Yeah, there we go. In. Slow them down and deeper. Deeper. Too short. In deep, out deep. Yes. Climb inside yourself. Shut everything out. And control your breathing. Yes, there you go. There you go. Don't let it go. You don't have to pose or anything. That's on you. I just want you to control your breathing.
But it helps for some reason.
Huh?
It helps.
Yeah, it does help a little bit.
Okay.
Good.
18 minutes and a half.
Control your stomach.
Yeah. 18 minutes and a half. Straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll never get that on stage. You'll never get that on stage. You'll never get 18 and a half minutes on stage. No, so from the first time I met Antoine in Vegas, I had never heard of him, didn't know him. I didn't even hear of his story and everything. So before we start posing, as you guys seen, I kind of just did a little short interview. Man, what you all about? You know, where you from? Why you want to do this? You know, blah, blah, blah. And that really helped me to understand what he had been through and where he wants to go. And that taught me a lot about his focus, determination, good and bad, right? Because that focus and determination, that can be a double-edged sword. It can cut either way. Um, and speaking to Dorian and trying to decipher who these cats are, really quick, I understood a lot about him. When we first started posing, actually, because people had sent me private messages after seeing the videos when they first started posing, they're like, "Man, I can't believe this guy has the audacity to ask you questions, or I should pose like this, that, and the other." But that doesn't bother me. That doesn't bother me because, for one, how else do you learn if you don't ask questions? He was never in a disrespectful tone. I never took it in a disrespectful way. But I think one of the big changes as far as that's concerned, what I've seen is I can tell he fully trusts me. And, if I ask of him something, or if I say try it this way, I can tell he trusts me now. Still, with everyone I work with, I always tell them they're the boss. I'm not. I'm not no guru. I'm not a know-it-all. And he's the decision maker. All I do is make suggestions. If he owns that suggestion, then he accepted it and he's a boss. If he denies it or whatever, he's a boss. So at the end of the day, he's a boss. Then, watching him, because I threw so much at him, and, I had to actually slow down because I think we only had like twice or once.
We just met up once before the Cali.
Just once for the Cal. So I'm trying to throw all this information at him, and I actually had to apologize to him because we had scheduled for 45 minutes, and I think we went for like an hour and a half. But I just, I normally don't do that, but I love the sport. The sport gave me everything that I have. Even being here right now, it's because of the sport. And when I see somebody really enthusiastic and want to better themselves through the sport, I see me as a youngster. And I even apologize, like, "Man, I'm sorry I kept you so long. I know it's time to eat, this, that, and the other. Let's get out of here." But I was really worried about how much of the information could he contain and take it on stage. And, thankful I was able to be there at the show, and he probably contained at least 90% of it. And I was able to scream and say certain things, and he was able to trigger it and actually respond to it. And after I was like, "Wow, Dorian, this dude is, he's kind of different." He goes, "Yeah, man, this guy is different. He's very mental. He's very cerebral about everything." I'm like, "Okay, I got it." And I was able to go back and talk to him a little bit before he went on and did the final round, and he just sucked it up like a sponge. He's like a sponge. So now moving forward, I'm scary good at reading people. Normally, I don't even say what I'm saying now, because when you say that, people then will alter their behavior in front of you because you're reading them. But what I read about him is, he's very disciplined. If I ask just like now, I said, "Hey, we're going to do this, no breaks." It's nothing coming out of his mouth. He's just going to do it, regardless if he's cussing me out, in his mind or whatever. I did the same thing with my, my best friend in the world, Ty McGuire, who's my martial artist who got me into bodybuilding and all that stuff. I hate it. He would call me at 3:00 in the morning, "Let's go train," and I'm like, and I'd be cussing. I'm like, "Okay," and I would just shut up and go do it because it's only going to make me better. And the same thing with Rico. I'd be in a posing room and he'd be so honest, I'm like, "How do I look?" He goes, "Flex, man, I think you need to diet hard. I think you look like crap." And, I would just look at him and I would want to fight, and he would walk out of the room and I would sit there and grapple with myself. And I'm like, is it going to make me better or worse? It can only make me better, so just do it. So that's a lot what I see in him. Like I said, regardless whether he argues or not agree, he's just like, "Okay, let's go." So, it's not many people that I work with that has that ability. Some people you can't push beyond their breaking point. Some people, they're not comfortable giving themselves all to you. Me, I have to be very comfortable with an individual to let them know who I really am, or else I'm going to shield and stuff like that. And so, as he was saying, we become, friends, and I use that word very scarcely. I had tons of buddies and homies and partners, and that if they were in harm's way, I would put myself in harm's way to protect them. But that doesn't mean you're my friend. My friend is different. My friend, you can be around my family. You can come into my home. And we had that relationship. We talked about things online, offline. We talked about things I'm not going to discuss here, and it's just built up our friendship. So for me, seeing someone that looks like him, and I didn't look like him. I didn't have his gifts. I didn't have his ability to be striated and everything like that, and carrying that much size and all these things. And honestly, it took more out of me to pose. It took me a long time to be able to get up to 20 seconds. 5 seconds, I would be like ready to pass out. And so when I see those key factors in, another athlete, it reminds me of this guy who discovered me. He was a local hometown hero and bodybuilder. His name was Jeff Lawson, and I was like 16 or 17, something like that. And he was like, very, very well off, a businessman. And he's like, I want to train you. I'm like, why? I'm just some black kid from the ghetto. I got no money. I don't get on with that funny stuff. So, what do you want from me? And he's like, you have something I don't have. And I just want to see how far you can go. I'm like, so after, he helped me win the California championship. And after that, I was like, how do I repay? He goes, pay it forward. You see somebody with a gift, and they don't have your intelligence or your mindset, help them out. I'm like, all right, cool. So that's beautiful about him. So, wow. I mean, watching him win to California and getting his, invite to the Olympia. And then now, actually, I didn't think I would be here, but now I'm being invited, because of obviously the Olympia and because of Team HD being here and actually being able to witness this cat do his first Olympia, like me, 1993, is like, wow, and so it's just, it's amazing. It's a beautiful thing. Like I said in a few videos, this sport will reveal to you who the F you are, whether you're good, bad, or ugly. It's just like being a parent. It'll reveal who you are, and I think the deeper he dives into the sport in himself, he's revealing and peeling back layers of who we are, good and bad. And that's just us as human beings. So it's just truly an honor. It's an honor to be, just to help people out in this sport that's done so much for me. And especially, when you're working with someone who's a phenom like him, so yeah, it's truly an honor. And I don't really give an F. I don't have to say things to please people. That's not me. It is what it is. If I don't like you, I'll be cordial. I just won't say nothing to you, but
Tolerate them.
Yeah, I just tolerate them. You chances are you may never know that I don't like you, but if I do like you, you're definitely going to know it because I'm just a different person. So it's just an honor to watch this dude just damn near, pass out just because he wanted to do better. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's great. So it's going to be exciting. Regardless of what happens on the Olympia stage, he's made history. From everything that he's been through, to freaking be able to walk on Olympia stage. And I often tell him, and this would be his decision. I go, but there might be a time where you want to reach back to cats like you and try to pull them out of what they're into, because only he can do it. And the better he does, and the more he does interviews and videos, and have this great, tremendous global stage like the Olympia, the better he'll be successful in tapping into other cats like him and stuff like that. So yeah, man, all groovy.
It's good stuff. Yeah, nice words. Thank you.
You owe me.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. No, yeah, but no.